All right, everyone. Well, we will get started with our match preview press conference for this weekend's match against New England. For those joining us, as always, please use the raise hand button if you have a question, and we will call on you. Oscar, obviously, just to get started, another important step for the guys this weekend, heading against a New England team who has kind of, shocked everyone and continued moving on. What's the team expecting for this weekend's mission?
Jackie, hello to everyone. The expectations are always high to keep advancing into our objective, which is just being in that final and obviously aim for a trophy. But every step is that we do is different, and we're just getting ready and preparing the team, and the players are in the same mode of putting themselves in the best form just to face New England now in advance.
We'll open with a question from Julia.
Afternoon, Oscar. Hope your holiday was good. Obviously with Pedro out, this is a big match for Brian Rowe going into this weekend. What is it? He's been in this position before for you guys, but what does it mean to have him in such a high stakes position? And what has his preparation looked like this week?
Hi, Julia. Likewise. Ryan is a very professional player. I really want to remark that and just tell you how much he prepared every single day, and even knowing that Pedro is going to stop on the next game, he's always working in the first level. So don't have any doubt that the game is rewarding him at this point just to participate in this one game. And we all felt very bad about what happened with Pedro, but we moved on, and now Brian is there, and we have plenty of confidence on him.
We'll go to Sergio Ruiz.
Profe, saludos, buenas tardes. A las puertas de otro partido histórico, de otra final para Orlando. Dos preguntas en una. ¿Cuánto influye el haber tenido unos cuantos días más de descanso? New England, el rival, jugó el martes, mientras nosotros estábamos ya superando todo lo vivido frente a Nueva York. ¿Cuánto influye ese tiempo adicional de descanso? ¿Y qué podemos esperar este domingo para otro histórico partido? Muchas gracias.
Hola, Sergio. Saludos. Bueno, realmente yo nunca pienso mucho en eso, ¿no? Yo creo que los días han sido suficientes para los dos. Nosotros hemos tenido un par de días más para prepararnos y vamos a tratar de sacar ventaja a todo eso, ¿no? Realmente no hay una forma de medirlo, Sergio, o de ratificar eso, porque pues lo más importante en esto es la preparación del juego, que realmente los días en que estamos preparando el equipo seamos eficientes, hagamos un buen entrenamiento y que los chicos lleguen en el partido en un momento indicado físicamente y mentalmente.
We'll go to Michael Citro.
Hey, Oscar, good afternoon. You faced Bruce Arena teams, throughout your career in MLS. What is this New England team like in terms of how similar is it to previous teams that Bruce has had, and how different is it from other teams that Bruce has had?
There are teams, in my opinion, that are very pragmatic and practical. And Bruce has a lot of experience in the league, and we all know that with the teams that Bruce had, and he has that particularity of being simple. You don't see many highlights on things, but the teams that are practical. That's the best way for me to describe. But with this one team, I think they have players up front that they have been busy in the last few games, and overall we see this a good match. We're going to be prepared for them. I want to try, and as I say to you all, trying to take all the opportunities that they can provide during the game, and see if we can have the sharpness and our characteristics to impose the rhythm in the game and win it. That's what we're aiming for.
We'll go to Austin David.
Hey, Oscar. With last game's length and grind taking a lot out of the players, I just wanted to check on the health and how everyone kind of came out of that game heading into this one, and if everyone's available.
Right. Yeah. It's as I say to you, I decided just to wait on Joao. I want to make sure that we have a good recording with him. Other than that, we're fine. Sebas is under quarantine still, and then rest of the players are fine. Everybody's available.
We'll go to Mike Gramajo.
Buenas tardes, profe, y espero que pases un buen jueves con tu familia. Oscar, estamos hablando de un equipo New England que ha sido un equipo que está luciendo en estos playoffs con buenos rendimientos contra Montreal y Filadelfia más reciente. ¿Qué tan intacto van a tener que estar en el ataque este domingo? Y esperan algo un poco diferente con este ambiente de playoffs que estamos viviendo ahora mismo. Gracias.
Saludos, Mike. También espero que hayan pasado un muy buen día ayer con sus familias. As I say to all, just wishing you wishing that you had a good Thanksgiving with your families. Mike, mira, yo veo a New England un equipo, ya ha tenido 2 partidos de playoffs, pero un equipo de altibajos también. Le ha costado tener ritmo durante todo el año. Pero estos análisis que se hacen en cosas particulares de los equipos, yo trato de expresarlos lo menos frecuente que pueda, porque yo creo que al final, si nuestro equipo y si tenemos la identidad y las frecuencias de ataque que hemos tenido en los últimos partidos, deberíamos ser capaces de ganarlo. Indudablemente necesitamos tener mucha más consistencia y mantener el 0, que es un objetivo importante a los equipos que quieran ganar la liga. Y en eso hemos trabajado mucho, en la mentalidad del equipo. Pero hasta ahora hemos acumulado buenas experiencias que espero que nos puedan servir para seguir avanzando en los playoffs.
We'll go to Israel Herrera.
Profesor, ¿cómo está? Buenas tardes. Sobre el papel, antes del partido de Nueva Inglaterra contra Filadelfia, todos creíamos que quizá Filadelfia iba a ser el rival de Orlando. Ahora que Orlando va a jugar de local y frente al que fuera, y no contra el coco del torneo, hay mayores posibilidades y hay algo de tranquilidad frente a la posibilidad de jugar de local y no de visitante.
Gracias, Israel. Mira, yo siempre les he dicho a los jugadores, y siempre mi mensaje es de vivir el presente, de prepararnos para el presente. Hoy, partidos anteriores, uno los usa como con análisis, los usa como unas señas para poder prepararse, pero lo más importante es el partido en sí, lo que viene, ¿no? Ahora tenemos cierta ventaja porque estamos en casa, pues a mí me gusta jugar más en casa que afuera, pero los jugadores están preparados para todo. Y New England ahora lo vamos a enfrentar como un rival de turno. Nadie tiene ventaja, no vemos el juego así, lo vemos una oportunidad para que nosotros podamos ejecutar todo lo mejor que tenemos y que podamos avanzar, que estemos finos y que estemos en un día donde todos con el compromiso que tenemos ofensiva y defensivamente podamos resolver los problemas que nos traiga el juego. Tenemos la capacidad de hacerlo, ya lo hemos hecho y hoy estamos listos para volverlo a hacer otra vez.
We'll go back to Julia.
Oscar, I've got two really quickly. First, with Sebas, can you confirm anything about whether or not he tested positive for COVID-19 with the national team, and if that'll affect him on Sunday? And then also, I was just kind of wondering, how long did it take you guys to come down from that last win, and how do you feel it's going to affect you going into the next match?
Yeah, Julia, I respond the second one first. It was a very emotional game indeed. And then knowing that we crossed that path, that it was very challenging with all what just happened in that one game against New York City, and all the emotions that we have all during the game. It took us for sure a couple of days just to flush it off, and then just re-engage again with the next opposition and planning and seeing the Philadelphia against New England game too. But we settled. We already put this one behind. I mean, the game against the City. We focused during the 5 days of preparation that we had on the field on New England, and trying to take the best out of each game, experiences, pains, joys, and just trying to take the best out of all those emotions and convert it into good things for our team towards what is coming. So that's what we have done, Julia, during the week. We're ready. Boys are ready. And about Sebas, Sebas came from a national team. He is under quarantine. I would like to be more open with you all, but please excuse me on that part. You know that we have to respect these protocols and things. So at this point, what I want to inform you is that he's still under quarantine, and he's not available to play Sunday.
We'll go two more. We'll go to Luis Carlos Pineda.
Hola, profe Oscar, y bueno, feliz Día de Acción de Gracias. Le quería preguntar, usted ha tomado la batuta de este equipo de Orlando City, le ha cambiado la cara, así que felicitaciones. Lo anímico, jugando con gente en el estadio, ¿cuenta mucho en esta instancia de playoff?
Sí, muchos saludos. El juego, para mí, el juego le pertenece a los futbolistas y a la gente. Esa comunión que hay en los estadios cuando se juega un partido oficial es lo que es el juego en sí. La preparación tiene muchos protagonistas, pero el juego en sí, que es lo que vemos en cada vez que vamos al estadio, pertenece a los jugadores y a la gente. Por eso te respondo que tiene un significado muy grande el estar con la gente en el estadio y con la hinchada de Orlando. Estoy muy feliz de por lo menos tener parte de la hinchada presente en el estadio. Eso lo vamos a utilizar seguramente para la parte anímica del equipo.
And we'll go a final question with Michael Citro.
Hey, Oscar. So much of what New England does offensively runs through Carlos Gil. Is it, in your opinion, how do you go about slowing down a player of his caliber? Do you try to force him wide? Do you try to deny him the ball? What's your kind of philosophy on a player like that?
Right, it's correct what you say about this player that has a tremendous influence on the way New England plays and the way New England elaborate the game, especially from the middle and to the last third of the offensive part of the game. So we have seen it. We have studied as well their game, his influence, and I hope that we can neutralize it. Obviously, he's a very talented player. We've had players that are already they know the idea of his sequences, and he is a good player for sure. We have good players too that can control him, and that's what we're aiming for.
All right, on that note, I will thank everyone for joining us today. We will speak to everyone after this Sunday's match against New England. Thank you, Oscar, as always. Thank you to our media members, and we will speak to you soon.